The men of Troy coming to downtown Atlanta to finish up a month-long road trip in search of their first Sun Belt Conference win and their first win here in the sports arena in 6 tries. These two teams have a long history preparing to meet each other for the 30th time since Georgia State entered D1 competition. It's Panthers, it's Trojans, and it's next on ESPN3. From the GSU Sports Arena downtown Atlanta, it's time for college basketball in the Sun Belt Conference. Georgia State Panthers against the Troy Trojans. Hi, everybody. Sam Crenshaw along with Rodney Turner here at the GSU Sports Arena, where the Panthers hope to get another win tonight before they hit the road to go to Louisiana. And they got a tough opponent tonight.
You're right about that, Phil Cunningham. And the Trojans are coming in here at GSU Sports Arena to get a win tonight after a close loss. The Panthers had a great win here Saturday, but they look to continue things here at GSU Sports Arena.
Dramatic win here on Saturday for Georgia State. But how about this Troy team coming in? One of the guys we're going to have to watch for them tonight.
Georgia State Panthers.
I got Juan Davis right here. Great job against Georgia Southern. 21.5, 6 behind the three-point line, 9 rebounds. A great play. We look to get him going tonight for the Trojans.
How about the sophomore for Georgia State?
Malik Benlevy comes from all different directions. A stat filler-upper, 19.6 with 8 behind three-point line. Field goals, 6 rebounds versus South Alabama. We look to see him get going tonight early.
Now let's take a look at our starting lineups.
All right, for our Troy Trojans, as you can see on the screen, Baker at guard, Persons at guard, Walker at guard, Davis at forward, and Verdano at forward, Jordan Verdano. For our Panthers, Benlevy at one guard, Donaldson at the other guard, and we have Jordan Sessions at the center, Mitchell at the other guard, and Jeremy Hollowell to end up for the Panthers.
Crowd fouling in here, and the Troy team looking for their first conference victory. Here's a look at the series.
Yes, series 30th meeting all time. Georgia State leads the series 17-12. Georgia State 11-2 at the GSU Sports Arena. And both teams split the series last season.
Get set to get things started. Jordan Renardo against Jordan Sessions for Georgia State, and Georgia State controls the tap, and we're underway from Decatur Street in downtown Atlanta. Outside, Sessions thinks about it.
Troy's like matching up right there.
Outside, three-pointer. He's feeling it. Jordan Sessions, big guy taking it from outside.
Jordan Sessions has a nice touch out there. Been playing well lately. Confidence is going sky high right now, Sam.
And that playing time is being rewarded by Coach Ron Hunter. Panthers get off to a 3-0 lead. Down, Wesley Person, way outside shot. Get that one to go. Kevin Baker.
Well, I tell you, he was defended well right there. Still got that shot off, and it went down.
Junior out of St. Louis, Missouri. We're all tied at 3. Here's Malik Benlevy driving to the basket. Ball is deflected and goes out of bounds. It will be Troy basketball.
Troy comes out in that man-to-man, Sam. Malik's trying to exploit that defense going to the hole. He does a lot of that slashing to the basket. Just wasn't successful on that try.
It has been something we've seen big in his game this year in his sophomore season. Very much more assertive. Evan Walker outside. Here's Baker again, and he gets it again for 3 more.
Baker has the green light. I tell you, he's pulling up from all over the floor.
Kevin Baker doesn't mind turning it loose. Now the Trojans have the lead by 3. Donaldson got that one to go. How about that for the sophomore? Austin Donaldson getting the started point tonight.
Well, not a lot of scouting reports are going to tell you he's going to pull up from that range right there, but Austin Donaldson expanding his game at this point in time in the season.
Drive, got a whistle. A foul that could maybe call. Austin Donaldson picks up that foul.
Baker beat him to the spot right there. Austin has to move those feet.
To the inbound. And Baker with the ball, loses control of it. It's the pass. It tried to save in bounds, but Georgia State comes away with it. Donaldson laying it up and in. Trojans turn it over. Panthers make them pay.
Well, I tell you, that's a good play right there. Good passing. Made the right pass to Donaldson as he makes it to the basket.
Same. Devin Mitchell trying for the steal. Doesn't get it. He's back up.
That's swarming in that matchup defense. Carrying one player to the other defensive player and letting him handle it.
Outside, there's Baker again, missing that time. And Jeremy Hollowell with the rebound. Georgia State. Malik Benlevy. Hollowell for the long three. Got it to go. That's a good start for Jeremy Hollowell. Georgia State with a 4-point lead.
You see the Panthers extend that defense. Troy's kind of trying to figure out exactly, see what they can exploit.
It's Davis. Shot clock 8 seconds. Walker outside. Person missing everything. Back the other way comes Georgia State in a hurry. Hollowell, the pass, but Levy loses it. And Hollowell gets it back. Wasn't the shot that Wesley Person wanted. And we know what he's capable of doing.
Well, we certainly do. It's in his blood to shoot.
It's like, there's Benlevy at the right place at the right time. That's the kind of thing he's been doing.
That's right.
Nice pass, nice look underneath. Donaldson didn't get the shot off. And has the composure to pull it back out.
Kind of helter-skelter. No Ron Hunter's sitting there going, hey, take a look at that shot clock. He's down.
9 seconds here. 7 seconds. Hollowell outside for three. Got it! Jeremy Hollowell.
Jeremy Hollowell's starting off where he left off, Sam, the last game.
Georgia State with a 13-6 lead. We're still early on in the first half here at GSU Sports Arena. Inside, Bernardo missing that one, but there's Walker to follow up with the basket for Troy. Devon Walker there in the right place at the right time. 13-8, Georgia State leads it. Hollowell in traffic, got a whistle, and he's going to be called for a travel. And that will bring us to our first break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a media timeout on the floor.
Georgia State off to a good start. Hollowell making his first three-point baskets. And they have a 13-8 lead over the visitors from Troy. We'll be right back at downtown Atlanta. GSU Sports Arena, Panthers off to a good start against Troy tonight, 13-8 the lead at the first timeout.
Seeing some good play by the Panthers, hitting some great shots, and Troy is kind of struggling, trying to find out exactly how to, do a good offense against the defense. The Panthers are playing that matchup zone, kind of man-to-man, passing each player off.
And really a way to get some of their big players off to a better start offensively. Talking about Bernardo and talking about Person. Those are the guys who usually get the big-time damage done for this Troy team. They're in the middle, making the shot right there. Jordan Bernardo.
Nice play right there. We talked about that, as you see in some of the keys of the game that'll be coming up later on. They're exploiting that middle.
Taking the score 13-10, Georgia State. Benlevy with it now. Donaldson, Hollowell driving, going one-hander that comes up short. Back the other way in a hurry comes Person and Troy. Devon Walker. That's Juan Davis. Talked about him at the top of the broadcast. The junior from West Point, Mississippi.
Picking up where he left off. Nice shot in the rhythm right there.
We're all tied at 13. Jordan Session loses the handle on that one. Back the other way in a hurry comes Troy. Bernardo in the paint, gives it up to Davis. Lays it up and in.
Troy's getting every shot that they want, coming down and making the defense commit, shoveling it off to the next player for a better shot.
The Trojans take the lead for the first time. 15-13 the score now. Here's Mitchell. Hit the big shot that sent the crowd home. Happy Saturday. Spinning, turning, get the short jumper right there.
Great creation by Mitchell. Kind of did that on his own. Got the ball in the corner. Made a nice move. Turnaround jump shot.
Game's tied at 15. Kevin Baker has 6 points so far in this juncture of the game. Up to the corner to Walker. Baker, 4 seconds. Inside. Got a whistle. Traveling violation call. That shot clock was running down. That's happened a couple of times already tonight for this team.
You're right about that. And back a couple of years ago when the shot clock was at 45, when it changed to 30, people felt like it wasn't a big deal. But I tell you, I've seen more times when a team is getting off a helter-skelter shot just because they didn't let that thing run down to 1 and 2 seconds.
Does make a difference in your clock management, your time management while you're out there on those possessions. For Georgia State back on the offensive attack, that's just Thomas inside to count the basket underneath. Willie Clayton.
That play right there was made in twofold. Great pass by Devin Mitchell from the top of the side right there. As you'll see the replay, actually it was Jeff Thomas on the pass. Good fake up by Willie Clayton. Strong 6'8", 245 frame. Comes out there throwing up the hoof for the Q sign.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Got to represent, huh?
He's going to do it. And he's found a way to bank in that free throw, too.
That's not bad, I tell you.
Not bad. Bank is open early tonight for Willie Clayton. Panthers up to 18-15 lead.
Back there, my old coach Sonny Smith, 3 the hard way.
3 the hard way.
3 the hard way, baby.
Doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you get it. There's Warren Davis Jr. from outside. He is hot still.
Panthers got to rotate. Coach Hunter's up off the bench looking at Jeff Thomas like, hey, how many times this kid got to hit a 3 in order for us to get over there?
All tied at 18 again. Donaldson, here's Ben Levy. Hollowell. Here's Donaldson on the drive. Get the floater. Doesn't go. It's partially deflected. Back the other way in a hurry. Daniel Pace all the way in. And Pace goes in for the basket.
He never stopped.
Daniel Pace with that basket going coast to coast. Troy up by 2. Donaldson for 3. Missing it. Rebound comes off to Troy again. Jeremy Holloman.
Boy, you got a Jeremy Hollowell and a Jeremy Holloman.
Yeah. Look inside. Ball knocked away. Ben Levy, nice hand there to knock it away.
I think everybody was surprised the whistle didn't blow.
It's Hollowell, and the whistle does blow here. That's going to be a foul on number 4, Juan Davis Jr. And that's going to bring us to another break. Got 11:06 to go in the first half. Great action in the first half of this basketball game. Troy with a 2-point advantage. We'll be back to the Cater Streak. Back inside the GSU Sports Arena. Here's your conference standings so far.
That's right. You see Georgia Southern at the top right there, 2-0 in the conference. Louisiana, Texas, Arlington. Bring it up, Arkansas State, Little Rock. And Georgia State's down there beyond Coastal Carolina. You know, you'll see how it ends up. Troy second from the 2 from the bottom down there. 0-2, looking to get their win tonight here at GSU Sports Arena.
But as you said earlier, there's a lot of basketball to be played.
It is, and you know, you really want to get that rhythm going right now. You know, and you can peak too early.
Right.
You know, you can peak at the right time. But I'm sure they don't want to. You know, once you get to tournament time, you don't want to make your road too tough.
No. This is a good test here tonight between two teams in the conference. Looking for conference win. Jeremy Hollowell got the 3 ball.
Oh, he is on point these last couple of games. You got to love it. Jeremy Hollowell picking up where he left off.
9 points he has already in the game. And Georgia State reclaims the lead at 21-20. Drive the dish. Shot blocked by Clayton. Alex Hicks refused. And Levy. Jeff Thomas has his shot blocked. Hicks getting back on defense, making the block on that play. A couple of great defensive stops. Daniel Reese.
Good defense.
Loses the handle.
Well, I tell you, you can see Jeremy Hollowell. Nice block on Willie Clayton, as you can see on the replay.
And makes things happen on the other end. Great defense from end to end.
Saw some big guys get up and down that court on that replay right there.
Hollowell, Benlevy saves it in bounds, backs in, turns, up off the glass, and it goes. Malik Benlevy.
Long play right there. That big
muscle.
frame on Benlevy. Yes, he put it on him.
Talk about that extra time he spent in the weight room there in the offseason. Georgia State's lead is 3. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. From outside, Holloman, senior from Gulfport, Mississippi.
Got to find those shooters. Jeremy Holloman's waiting for that shot.
Game tied once again at 23. As Isaiah Dennis checked into the game. Jeff Thomas, a big game Saturday night win over South Alabama. Dennis gets that one to go.
The Panthers showing a lot of creation on the offensive end. Guys able to get their shot, get to that sweet spot where they want to be. Get up a nice shot, fill it in for the Panthers. Troy's coming back trying to return the favor.
Peace has drives in, misses the shot. Hollowell with the rebound. Out to Isaiah Dennis. Jeff Thomas for 3. Got it! He's picking up where he left off Saturday afternoon.
We got Benlevy on the floor here in pain, trying to figure out exactly what happened. Looks like he got something in the chest, maybe, like he's lost his, can't gather his breath right now. Hope the big fella's okay.
Don't know if anyone may have inadvertently stepped on him or kicked him while he was down or not.
No, we'd have to take a look at the replay there, but I saw it when it immediately happened. And I don't know, he's holding his leg right there. I don't know if he came down on it funny.
And then they're looking at his right leg a little bit.
Yeah.
And we just talked about the start that young man has been off to this year, the sophomore from Savannah, Georgia.
Jeez.
Has played has played a big role with this Georgia State basketball team this year. He's just been very assertive.
I tell you, you're right. I mean, if he's slashing to the bucket, he's shooting threes. I mean, he's just doing all types of things, making steals, fast break points. This kid is playing great. I'd hate to see him go down right now. I think I'm a little selfish.
No.
I mean, I want him to be okay, but I'm enjoying watching what he's bringing to the floor this year.
That aggressiveness. Go ahead and taking charge out on the floor. Coach Ron Hunter loves it, obviously. And we'll keep an eye on Benlevy and see if he returns. Back to action now with 9 minutes to go. The drive, the layup, and in that time, Jeremy Holloman.
Yeah, Holloman just went to the hole, and it opened up like the Red Sea. Got in there for an easy layup.
That happens. You got to capitalize. 28-25, Georgia State's lead. Isaiah Dennis drives, throws up with the left hand, doesn't get it, but he drew the contact. Nice drive.
Nice, strong move. This is one of the most athletic kids in this program at Georgia State University. Holloman for Troy draws that foul right there. Nice to see Jeff Thomas get off to a nice three on a good pass on the break.
He got off to a great start Saturday, and we'll be seeing a little bit more of that. You know, he needs to make that shot early. You saw early he had a chance for a shot, but he gave up the pass
right
on the inside.
That's right.
He's doing a lot of good things.
Yeah, I tell you, he dropped about 15 pounds, looking very svelte this year.
Yeah.
Moving around off those screens.
Dennis makes the free throw.
Another great young man. I want to see him do well.
Absolutely. Well, that's what you see a lot of in this Georgia State program.
Short coming back. Devin Walker.
Holloman with it on the dribble. Down to the corner. That's Baker. He misses that time. Fox not getting the rebound. It's Walker and putting it back up in the end and the foul. Devon Walker.
Devon Walker just willed his way into getting that offensive rebound, defended by Jeff Thomas, as you see on the replay here. Just kind of battled down low, just held his piece right there, put his body in there. Going to get to the free throw line to have an attempt to complete a three-point play here.
Makes that one. Walker averaging almost 8 points per game and over 5 rebounds per game. Had a big game, double-double against South Alabama, 14 points, 15 rebounds. Clayton outside. Mitchell didn't get that one. Rebound fought for Benlevy with 3 defenders.
I didn't even see him come back in the game. But this is what he does.
He had 3 black jerseys around him.
That's right. We talked about him being a stat sheet filler-upper.
Ball turned loose and Benlevy has it. Isaiah Dennis driving, ball knocked away. It will be Georgia State basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a media timeout on the floor.
Georgia State battling,
While you're at the game tonight,
holding their own with the lead here at home. Malik Benlevy back in the game and making a difference. Look at those jerseys around him. We'll be right back. The Troy Trojans got some foreign-born players there. Aaron Ariri from Canada, Sean Hopkins from Finland, and Yaro Moravec.
Well, they decided to come from a long way to end up in Troy, Alabama.
Playing Sun Belt basketball. They're playing for Coach Phil Cunningham. Back to action. Georgia State with the lead, 31-28. Isaiah Dennis to Devin Mitchell driving. Count the basket. Nope. You get the contact? Foul on the ground with number 24.
Got him on the floor before he made it to that bucket.
Yep.
Panthers get another shot at this.
Let's look at Coach Cunningham.
Coach Cunningham has Georgia State ties.
Yes.
Spent some time here.
Well, he comes back with the team here. He always get a lot of friendly greetings before the game. Ball is loose. Follow up, no good. It drops in. Isaiah Dennis getting that one.
Troy's playing that strong man-to-man defense. You know, I always say when guys are checking you that hard, you can always get to the hole and draw a foul.
From the corner, turning that one loose and getting it to go that time is Jeremy Holloman. He's having a good first half.
He certainly is. And you can tell the Detroit players have the green light when they have their shot. They can shoot it anytime they get ready.
Holloman now with 8 points for Troy. Ball goes up, gets away, and Livy fights for it. This time Walker comes away with it for Troy, and back come the Trojans in a hurry. Walker. Holloman on the dribble drive, all blocked. Jeff Thomas back from the Panthers with it. That's Mitchell underneath one more time. Benlevy, ball is blocked. I believe it goes off Benlevy and out of bounds. Don't know if we had one pass too many on that one or not.
We did, and Devin Mitchell should have took that shot right there. A couple of his teammates are, giving him some encouragement. Yeah, man, take that shot, take that layup right there. Panthers holding on to a 2-point lead right now. Could have used a bucket right there. Buckets are precious right now in this game.
Especially after a block shot, you do something good defensively, you come back up the floor, you want to convert it. Under 6 minutes to go now in the first half. Georgia State with a 2-point lead. Here's Devon Walker driving in, gets that one to roll and go.
See, that's what you call a 4-point swing right there. We didn't get a layup. They come back and score. That's a 4-point swing in basketball
And
terms.
now the game's all tied at 33. Walker now with 7 points for Troy. Here's Benlevy. Thomas pulls up, jumper, doesn't get that one. Baker the rebound, and a long outlet pass. There's Walker, going for the one-hand slam, and the foul. Devon Walker got behind everybody. Got the long pass and the finish.
You see on the replay here, tell you, that's a poster right there. Hate to see it, my man Jeff Thomas.
Returning to the Panthers, number 1,
That is Devon Walker.
All the fellas back in Winter Haven, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we used to call pushing the button.
This is that free throw.
Panthers got a lot of composure. Got to show some composure here.
Got a whistle now.
offensive foul assessed against the Panthers, number 23.
That is foul on Jordan Sessions.
First personal.
So now you're coming up the floor and you're not getting the shot up.
Good point, Sam. A lot of times when the guard does not wait for that guy to get set, it could be the guard's fault, but I think this particular time Sessions wasn't in a good position to set a pick.
There's Bernardo backing in, throwing it up with one hand, and it goes. Jordan Bernardo. And Troy now up 37-33. Hollowell back out to Mitchell. Sessions doesn't think about it long, makes it. Catch and shoot.
I tell you, man, I like that, Jordan Sessions. You know, you made a mistake on one end, you didn't dwell upon it. Came back strong.
Troy with a 1-point lead, approaching the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Nice look inside. It goes off Ben Levy.
Well, as you see, Verdano kind of sealed Jordan Sessions to the other side. Very fortunate for the Panthers. Got a hand on that ball and knocked it out of bounds, but that was an easy layup right there.
Great pass by Baker. He triggers the inbound. Behind the back to Bernardo. What'd you see? Devon Walker.
Right. That first part of that defense, what you're seeing right now as we look at the replay, first part of that defense is failing. Once that guy gets in the middle, someone has to step up and get him. He makes that shovel pass to Verdano, and he gets to the free throw line.
And he misses that first one.
As you see, Bernardo from Brownsville, Tennessee, 6'7". Don't list the weight on here, but I think this kid's pumping about 230, 240. No, he's not a cheese stick down there. He's knocking it down.
Preseason Sun Belt Conference third teamer.
See what you saw, man. You know, we talked about that free throw line. You know, that free throw line, you got inside position. You got to get that rebound, and you got to get it clean. That shot goes up to the basket, Sam. Don't step to the basket. Step to your man. Put a body on him, and make sure you secure that rebound.
4 minutes to go now in the first half. And Bernardo in traffic. Back outside, back around. Here's Baker. For three, missing that one. But Levy chips it out. And chasing it down was Baker. And the foul is on Ben Levy. The crowd here in the sports arena doesn't like that.
Not at all. Very interesting play. If you see replay here, Ben Levy taps it around his man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a media timeout on the floor.
Seems to pick it up and just walk out of bounds with it.
And they got the goal.
Troy with a 1-point lead, 3:42 to go in the first half. We're in downtown Atlanta. The Road Warriors.
Boy,
Look at where this team has been, huh?
I tell you, final road game for Troy after more than a month on the road. 7 straight road games. Trojans played true home games December 10th. Well, I tell you, return home to face UT Arlington on January 14th. That's interesting, man.
I'm sure they will be very happy
I tell you,
to get back home.
Suitcase City, you know?
They've been traveling around, and they're trying to see if they can come back and take one back home with them tonight in the GSU Sports Arena. They got a 1-point lead now to get back to action. Here in the first half. Been a good first half of basketball.
Not bad at all. Very competitive. Both teams are playing hard. Both teams want this game.
Firing away from outside is Person. He's looking for the range. I mean, we know what he normally does for this team.
I tell you, man, I met his father. I met his uncle playing with my brother several years back at Auburn.
Yeah.
The rifleman, Chuck Person.
Yes.
And when his dad was in middle school, averaging 30 points a game.
Oh, my goodness.
He later on to come to Auburn and never met a shot he didn't like either.
Wesley's preseason all Sun Belt Conference selection, but he has been struggling of late. Hollowell doesn't get that one. Rebound comes up at time to Bernardo.
Bernardo's claiming everything that comes off of that stripe on the offensive end and the defensive end.
Bernardo's been scoring big for this team. He had 27 points against Alabama A&M, 22 against Eastern Illinois, 21 against Chicago State, so he can fill it up. Driving the baseline, putting it up and in, and missing that time. Walker back the other way. Georgia State. Donaldson missing that shot. Clayton not able to bring the rebound in, and now Troy back with it. Walking it back up. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. Trojans with a 1-point lead.
It's like they're going to try to slow the pace a little bit, but never relax.
There's Davis. Got it to go. Juan Davis Jr.
Juan Davis, a power forward at 6'8". Great touch from outside, as he's shown tonight.
8 points he has now. Outside for that. Correct that. 11 points now for Davis. From outside. Getting that one, missing that time is Baker. Got a whistle though.
Timeout, Panthers.
Georgia State calling a timeout. 1:38 to go. What are some things the coach want to make sure and remind his team right now?
Well, I think coach is looking to settle his team down. I think he's getting some shots from some players that are out of character. Some shots from some kids that, that's not what we're running. That's not what we're searching to get. So he wants to kind of slow the pace down a little bit. And, a good timeout before the halftime with 1:38 seconds left is just to get your team to look at the scoreboard and say, fellas, look where we are. We're not playing very well, but we're only down 4 here. Let's, make the last 1:38 count here.
Elsewhere around the Sun Belt, South Alabama is playing down in Statesboro tonight. Little Rock is at Coastal Carolina, and App State is up the mountain and playing up in Boone against Appalachian State. We'll keep an eye on those games for you.
Good basketball right there.
1:38 to go, and now let's see what Georgia State does. They got 28 seconds on the shot clock. Jeremy Hallwell going to trigger the inbound. Dennis inside. Willie Clayton loses the handle. Tries to save it in bounds, but take it away by Jeremy Holloman. Quickly back up the floor for Troy. They have a 40-36 lead. Closing in on the 1 minute mark. There's Davis again. Davis makes it again. Juan Davis Jr.
Question is coach is sitting there going, this guy's going to shoot a 3. And we've seen him hit 3 already, so why you let him open for another one?
Davis already with 14 points in the first half of this game.
1 minute remains in the
Look at the three-point shooting as the foul is committed there.
That's right, 3-point shoot. Troy 8 of 14. Georgia State 6 of 11. Due to Jeremy Hollowell's hit 3 on his own. Both teams are shooting it well. Coach is looking for that perfect combination here to play defense and also get some points on the board. Panthers got to climb a little bit of a deficit here. Troy's playing well right now.
Last 2 shots you get at the basket here. Very important here as we end the half. 59 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Hollowell. Taking it from outside. Misses the 3. But Levy's there for the rebound. Drives in, puts it up with the left hand. Count that one and the foul. Malik Benlevy.
Filling up that stat sheet, Sam. Coming in, offensive rebounds, all right here, slashing to the bucket. As you can see, right hand, left hand in the air. Looks at the referee and said, give it to me, Rev. Let me get to the line and complete this thing here.
Foul call on number 4, Juan Davis for Troy.
And the way Juan Davis is shooting the ball, Panthers have to look at getting him in foul trouble if they can. And Juan Davis is looking to set back out there. Panthers got to really make an adjustment on defense here.
43-39. Willie Clayton comes back in to help with the defensive effort here. 48 seconds to go until halftime.
Panthers running that trap. 1-3-1 trap, trying to cover those zones.
There's Holloman.
Got a mismatch here at the top.
Driving in and gets it. Jeremy Holloman just continues. Have a great first half. Now with 10 points.
Yeah, I don't think they run an offense. I think they're playing pickup ball. They're just effective at it.
Under 20 seconds to go until halftime. Georgia State clearly playing for possibly the last shot. We'll see. 9 seconds. Donaldson with it. 7 for Austin Donaldson. To the outside, Malik Benlevy doesn't get that one to fall, and that's how the first half is going to come to an end.
It's halftime.
Troy with the lead, 45-39 as we head to the locker room for the first half. Rodney, thoughts about what you saw in the first half of this game?
Well, I see the Panthers shooting the ball well early on, but Troy coming back and making their resurgence. Troy's definitely comfortable. Panthers on their heels, so the Panthers got to really make some adjustments at halftime, and Troy is going to come out and continue to exploit the Panthers' defense.
All right, when we return, we'll take a look back at some highlights from the Georgia State Panther women's soccer season. That's stats and a preview of the second half, so stick around. Back inside the GSU Sports Arena, getting ready to start second half. And Rodney, thoughts of what some things they seem to have to watch for in the second half of this game?
For the Trojans, limit second chance points and contain Jeremy Hollowell. Exactly what needs to happen for Troy. For Georgia State, defend the paint. Getting a lot of things done in the paint and contain Juan Davis, who's really showing his versatility out here on the court, inside and out.
Yes, he is. Sure, he can step outside, hit the 3-shot. Also, he can do things underneath. He's good. We get set to start the second half.
Tell both of these teams have been battle tested. Both have had really strong preseasons. Troy at 8-8 and Georgia State 8-6, taking their lumps on the road and at home playing some bigger teams. Both of them are ready to compete right now, and that's what they're doing here at GSU Sports Arena.
We talk about the benefit of having that really difficult and really testing pre-conference schedule that gets you ready for it. And you know, no exception to that. This year's Georgia State team really had some big tests.
You're right about that. That's some nice wins, though. You know, nice wins. You talked about that Middle Tennessee win. Good, strong win.
Really good one.
Played Purdue strong.
Yeah.
Had a chance at the end.
We're back underway here in the second half. Troy with the basketball.
Troy's biding their time to see what kind of defense Georgia State's in, to see what they need to do.
Back in the end, Bernardo. Ball shot blocked by Benlevy.
Nice.
He goes out of bounds. It'll be Georgia State basketball.
Nice defense.
Rejected by Malik Benlevy.
Look at Benlevy. No, Bernardo wasn't expecting that. Now Georgia State on the attack for the first time here in the second half. Austin Donaldson. Jeremy Hollowell lines it up for 3. Doesn't get it that time. And the rebound, Isaiah Dennis. And a fresh 30 seconds for the Panthers. Austin Donaldson. Hollowell again. This time he's going to drive in the lane. All knocked away. Malik Benlevy with it, down to 11 seconds down the shot clock. Got a whistle and a travel call.
A lot of times you see the Panthers are, getting a lot of things going on where they're not even getting shots at the basket, turnovers, missed layups, whatever the case may be. Coach Hunter's really upset at a lot of things that are going on.
And that's important in a game like this one where as the time runs down, each possession is going to be a crucial one. You want to at least get a shot up. Give yourself a chance. Troy with the lead, 45-39. As Juan Davis drives to the basket, misses the slam, but gets the members bounce.
That's what you do when you hit 3-pointers all the first quarter. The defense kind of rushes out at you. You got that baseline move like you see Juan Davis just make.
Makes it 47-39. Hollowell driving, loses the handle to that one, and that's a turnover once again without getting a shot up.
You're right, Sam. As we see the replay right here, Juan Davis getting to the basket. Defended by Jordan Sessions, but he gets the members bounce.
Early in the second half here from the GSU Sports Arena. Sun Belt Conference action. A Troy team that's still looking for its first conference win after setbacks against South Alabama and Georgia Southern. Look inside to Bernardo, loses the handle. No, he gets it back in, and there's Person missing that 3-point shot from the corner. That's a shot we usually see him make. Jeff Thomas up the floor. Had his shot blocked by Bernardo, but he'll get the call for the foul on that play. Thomas being smart.
Right. So you see on the replay here, a little shade of body right there from Bernardo. Not a whole lot. The referees gave Jeff Thomas the call to get him to the line here. Okay, we saw a lot of those blocks go uncalled in the first half. Could have been another one right there.
And Thomas missing that free throw attempt. That's something we saw in the first half Saturday. And they kind of cleared up in the second half, made more of the free throw attempts. And missing that one, that's rare for him.
Coach Hunter's sitting over there shaking his head right now in disbelief, trying to figure out how to break this spell.
Look inside, Bernardo, catch it, turn and shoot. Bernardo with the basket after the pass from Devon Walker. Austin Donaldson on the dribble. Puts it up there. Isaiah Dennis. Nice execution.
Really was nice slash to the hole by Dennis, pass by Donaldson. Panthers really needed that bucket, son.
Outside, Bernardo missing from outside. Thomas the rebound, and back comes Georgia State. Benlevy missing. Rebound, Bernardo. And that's a shot that we've seen Malik Benlevy do well with, that little short jumper in the paint.
Troy slowing the pace a little bit. Trying to change rhythm here with the Panthers.
Baker on the drive, gives it up, and there's Davis.
There's that guy.
Missing that one, but there's Walker there. Soaring for the rebound, putting it back up and in. Devon Walker.
Panthers playing spectator right now. Devon Walker's really eating it up on the glass.
Walker now with 11 points in the game.
I tell you, lucky right there. Davis didn't knock down another three. Wide open. Great pass right there.
First of all, team second. Returning for your Panthers, number 1, Jeremy Halliburton.
You can truly say Troy is taking what the defense gives them. Driving the seams, making the defense commit, and making the right pass out to the wide open player.
Hollowell with it. Jordan Session catching, shooting, missing that time. Back come the Trojans. It's Kevin Baker. It's Wesley Person. Shot clock down to 11. Davis way outside here. Here's Baker. Thinks about it, drives, going to get the foul called against Isaiah Dennis. That's going to bring us to a break. We have 15:39 in the second half, and Troy with a 10-point lead. They get the members bounce on the roll. That's not supposed to happen. We'll be right back after this. CSU Sports Arena around the Sun Belt tonight. And you see Georgia Southern with a 1-point lead at home over South Alabama. Coastal Carolina with a 38-27 lead over Little Rock. That one being played out in South Carolina. And then up on the mountain as Appalachian State against Arkansas State. Arkansas State with a 2-point lead. How about that?
Well, what these scores are showing you that it's a lot of parity in the league. This league can go to any team at this particular point in time. No really outstanding team that's just above and beyond the rest.
When we saw the conference standings, we saw the Georgia Southern team up at the top right now at the stage of the season. Seemed like they're going to be awfully hard to beat at their place this year. Inside ball rolls and goes. Jordan Bernardo.
Jordan Bernardo is really digging in deep into that post play right now. Panthers got to find an answer for him.
He's got 8 points in the game. And the lead is 53-41. Kevin Mitchell driving, putting that one up and doesn't get the roll, but he does draw the contact.
They made a strong move and they kind of short-armed it up to the basket. Didn't have a tremendous amount of touch on it. It comes off.
but he will get to the charity stripe.
Devin shooting 2.
Mitchell will go to the stripe. Of course, he hit the big shot at the end of the game Saturday. It proved to be the game winner for Georgia State.
I tell you, great win for the Panthers.
He's another one of those players that really did put in a lot of work in the offseason.
Great kid. Comes to University of Alabama here. Makes that second free throw drop.
Troy lead is 53-42. 15 minutes to go in this game.
Panthers trying to find an answer.
Ball deflected away. Daniel Peace gets it back. It's Jeremy Holloman. He's going to drive, step back. The jumper misses everything, but who's there to put it back up and in? Devon Walker.
All over the place. I think Devon Walker has magnets on his hand.
And ESP to know where that ball is going to come out. But you know it well, as anyone, that's all about positioning. And now the conversation, words being exchanged. Won't have that.
Referee's got a good control here. Good thing to see. Both teams kind of ran to the support of both of their players. Hey, don't get into that. That's unnecessary.
No, don't want anybody being ejected or having to be benched.
Exactly, with the way Troy's playing right now.
Walker, inside Bernardo has it now. He's about to pass it. He, in the middle of his thought there, took an extra step. Little moment of indecision. And that's a turnover. Here, look at the turnover number. It's kind of close. Georgia State with 6 right now, and Troy with, you see the numbers there, 7-6.
Tell you, you couple the turnovers with missed opportunities for the Panthers, you have most of your issues right there. The reason why Troy's holding on to a 13-point lead at this particular point in the game. Troy is playing extremely well, taking advantage of all the opportunities that's given to them. Panthers still trying to find answers.
Those unforced turnovers that really hurt, and then coming up the floor, and like we say a couple of times before, not getting the shot up.
That's right.
Got a whistle again.
Offensive foul here.
Coach Hunter not happy at all with this.
Coach Hunter has a sly way of getting this conversation in with the referees as he walks up the sideline.
Troy back with the basketball now. Pass down to the corner. Dribble drive, got a whistle. Did he step out? And official says stepped on the inline. So that's a turnover. That's a trip up the floor without getting a shot off. Now let's see what Georgia State can do.
State's got some good things going on. Just have to be able to capitalize on it. Panthers are really getting an understanding.
Mitchell, Thomas inside.
Nice
Willie
post.
Clayton with the finish.
Nice post. Nice seal on Willie Clayton. Nice pass by Jeremy Thomas to get the Panthers on the boards here.
55-44.
It's interesting, a smart team, Sam, like Troy. Got an 11-point lead, but they want to kind of slow it down and make Georgia State take anxious shots on the other end.
Shot clock down to 6. Talk about anxious shots. You take this one, partially deflected there by Jeff Thomas. Willie Clayton with the rebound. Back the other way in a hurry comes Georgia State. Back out to Thomas. Thinks about the 3. Takes it. Missing. Clayton with the rebound. Puts it back up in there. Willie Clayton.
That's the Willie Clayton I've been looking for tonight, baby. Throw up that dog pound, baby. Just keep playing hard.
Points in the paint. And Panthers showing they got some work to do in that area. There's Holloman from outside. Walker got a whistle. That's going to be a foul on Austin Donaldson.
And Walker's taking advantage of that defense. As we see the replay here. Willie Clayton goes up strong, instead of passing it back out, uses that big frame. He gets in there for 2.
You want to see the big fella battling like that.
You do, and that's what I've been looking for. A couple of games hadn't had a tremendous amount of production. He's making up for it today here at GSU Sports Arena.
Got a whistle and a timeout. Trojans saw something they didn't like on the floor. Rather than risk the inbound play, they're going to go and talk about it with Coach Cunningham.
You know, we talk about that all the time. You know, coaches don't spend a whole lot of time developing out-of-bounds plays.
They're going to talk about it now. We'll be back. 12:15 to go in the game. Trojans with the lead here on Decatur Street. Back inside the GSU Sports Arena, person of interest. How about Wesley Person? We know what this guy normally does.
That's right. 3-point basket in every career game. 114 3-point shots this season. 3.03 3 points per game. 29th best in the nation. SBC Freshman of the Year. Sun Belt Freshman of the Year. Wesley Person, Troy University.
Preseason all Sun Belt Conference selection. But so far to this point, 0 for 3 from the field and scoreless.
Yeah, I tell you, looking at some of the past games that I've seen Wesley come in and play here, hadn't had a great. I'd say GSU Sports Arena is not the place for him to really kind of get off.
His big game this year, he had 24 against San Francisco. He's averaging almost 14 a game, but tonight, nothing. Don't want to speak too soon.
No, we don't. I'm going to say this. You know, Troy, their last game against Georgia Southern, they have more than 50% of their points off the bench. So you can, any given night, somebody can score for Troy.
As we see is happening in this game tonight. Got a timeout, 11:56 to go. You mentioned off to an early 2-0 start. 6 teams tied at 2-1. Then you see Texas State, a 23-2 run. Snap that Texas Arlington 11-game winning streak. And then Tukey Brown, we already know about him down the road to Statesboro. He's something special.
He is, man. A little compact guard that can really fill it up. I think he had 24 against Georgia State. One of the players to watch here in the conference.
He can do it. We watched that guy play in the state high school tournaments a couple of years down in Macon, and he just turned the building upside down.
Wow.
He can take control of a game. So get back to action here. Under 12 minutes to go, and Georgia State looking for some point production here. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Donaldson drives, laying it up but missing. Made his way to the basket but couldn't get that one to go. Ball knocked loose. And then we got a whistle. I think that call is going to be on Daniel Peace.
I tell you, that last play right there, Donaldson made a nice move to the basket. Tried to use that little teardrop. And just could not make it fall. Panthers needed that bucket. As you see, Mr. Peace pushed that ball down the floor like he was successful to do in the first half and made a turnover. Panthers very fortunate on that move.
So at 11:20 to go, Georgia State back with the basketball down 55-46. Here's Malik Dunleavy. Isaiah Dennis, Jeff Thomas, the dribble, gives it back to Clayton. Count the basket and the foul. The basket and the foul, but the basket right there with Willie Clayton.
That's a nice play. Play happened right there because Thomas was very aggressive going to the basket. Made the defense commit.
We're going to talk about Clayton's productivity of late. It'll be a great night for him to come back and make up for some of that.
That's true. He was an offensive rebounding machine first part of the season.
To the corner. Here's Person. Still can't get that three-point shot to go, and Clayton with the rebound. Isaiah Dennis. Hollowell back out to Dunleavy. Hollowell. Dennis back to Hollowell from outside, looking for three. Got it! Jeremy Hollowell. Hollowell now with 12 points. Leads the way for Georgia State. with 12. Dunleavy and Dennis with 7 each. Clayton now with 9. And the lead is now 55-51 Troy. Under 10 minutes to go. The pass. There's the Walker. Devon Walker.
Yeah, he's slashing to the bucket. He's finding that sweet spot in the Georgia State defense every single time. Coach Hunter's not pleased with that defense.
Walker with 15 points. There's Hollowell driving. You've got to get the contact. Didn't get the shot.
Trojans final assist against number 1, Daniel Peace.
Daniel Peace comes up looking at Ray Natili like, what happened? He's like, you fouled him.
And at the line goes Hollowell. And he makes that first one.
In the game for your Panthers, number 10, Austin Donaldson. In for the Trojans, number 0, Kevin Baker.
And Hollowell makes both free throws.
Smooth operator from the free throw line, Jeremy Hollowell.
14 points he has now.
George coming back, pushing the envelope. Once again, you gotta talk about that defense right there, coaches. My old coaches taught me right there, put that foot on the baseline, get that guy nowhere to go, beat him to the spot. Hollowell's already the bigger player. The referee gave Willie Clayton a foul right there. I guess Willie's a little bit too physical for Bernardo coming through the middle there.
It's the inbound play. They try the lob pass for Walker. He doesn't get it. Ball's knocked away. You talked about practicing an inbound play, and they just tried one. Didn't work. Ball's loose. Georgia State still with it. Underneath, Isaiah Dennis, who gets hit. Contact. And he'll go to the stripe.
Coach over there wiping sweat off his brow, Coach Hunter. I mean, he wanted them to kind of pull that back out and reset the play right there, but Jeff Thomas saw an opportunity to get Isaiah Dennis a layup right there, but now Isaiah Dennis will get to the free throw line, Sam.
That first one. Dennis down with 8 points in the game. Jeff Thomas goes out and Malik Dunleavy returns for Georgia State. The senior from McDonough, Georgia at the line here. Isaiah Dennis with the second. And he's got it.
Nothing but nylon net right there.
The Troy lead is down to just 2 points. You approach 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Crowd here at the Sports Arena getting behind this Georgia State team.
Panthers faring well so far in close games this year.
Look inside, Bernardo.
Yeah, Mr. Simon, that pass was made from almost half court.
Kevin Baker saw him open.
Yeah, somebody
threaded the needle.
Yes.
Look inside, here's Clayton. Battling inside. Inside, had position, but misses the shot. And Troy comes back the other way. Their lead is 4 now.
Being a post player myself, saying that hurts to work that hard in post play position to get the rebound, only for your layup to kind of go off the side.
Baker missing the three-point attempt. Back the other way comes Georgia State. Austin Donaldson on the dribble. Get the teardrop. It goes. The floater.
Oh, we got a technical foul.
We got a technical foul. They call a technical foul call on Donaldson. And no one feels worse about that than Austin Donaldson.
I'm trying to figure out. Interesting.
Coach Ron Hunter spending some time with his point guard, reminding him of some things he can and can't do. And there's Wesley Person finally getting into the score column.
Yeah, we don't need him to get in rhythm. keep old Westman out of rhythm here.
And makes that one. We kept him out of the scorebook until now.
Sure did. I don't know. I don't know if that's an example of the referee kind of. I know Donaldson kind of stared at the kid for a second there, but I'm not sure why he felt compelled to call that technical foul.
Scored 61-57, under 8 minutes to go. Pass deflected away. It will still be Troy basketball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a media timeout on the floor.
And that's the way things will be when we come back. 7:56 to go in this game. Tight one here in downtown Atlanta. Stay with us. Back inside the GSU Sports Arena where Troy has a 61-57 lead over the Georgia State Panthers.
Great contest as we get down the stretch here. Troy has a 4-point lead. I guess Panthers kind of made a good comeback here in the second half, playing some good basketball.
Playing some great basketball. Turned up the pressure defensively.
That's right. Would be a 2-point game if we get a technical foul.
Now we got a whistle on the inbound play, and that's going to be a foul call there. This time on Malik Benlevy.
It's Baker drawing the foul right there, kind of getting tangled up with Malik Benlevy. You could tell this Troy team is crafty. Take advantage of what you give them.
Baker. That one finding the way in.
It's going to be his 7th point.
Misses that free throw. Clayton is there for the rebound for Georgia State. 62-57.
A little pressure right here. A little token pressure right here for Troy.
Hollowell doesn't get that one to go. Ball taken away by Clayton. Back out to Benlevy. He drives in, gives to Clayton, and he tries to get the pass. The Hollowell wasn't expecting it. Saw the big fella underneath with the basketball, figured he'd take it back up.
I tell you, I thought he would too, but that was a little pass off target right there for the big fella, for Hollowell sitting in the corner. So Willie Clayton got a little too excited there on that one.
See, work down low. Shot clock at 10. Bernardo has it. And Wilson got a jump ball call and direction arrow for Georgia State. Good heads-up play.
It was a good heads-up play. Once again, we talk about Malik Benlevy, all the things he brings to the table, sacrificing his body, blocking shots, getting to the hole, scoring on the break. It's another example of what he brings to the table. All-purpose guy.
As you say, he fills up the stats. He does a little something that shows up everywhere in the stat page. It has been great for this Georgia State team this season. Donaldson gets it across the timeline. Here's Benlevy. Donaldson on the drive, puts it high off the glass. Hollowell can't tip it back up and in. Coach Hunter disappointed in the way that turned out. And back the other way comes Troy. With a 62-57 lead. Here's Holloman. Person. Jeremy Holloman. Shot clock at 10. There's Wesley Person. Back out to Baker. He's on the drive. Got a whistle. Stepped on the line.
He stepped out of bounds. Up the Panthers.
Ball goes back over to Georgia State. What a time for that.
You're right about that, Sam. He's there for that block shot. If he didn't step out of bounds, Benlevy's right there for that shot block. Here we go. Juan Davis is back in the game. Juan Davis Jr. Panthers got to capitalize.
Here's Austin Donaldson. Devin Mitchell got top. Donaldson with it. Shot clock winding down to 11 seconds. 10 seconds. Puts it up. Hollowell. And the dribble, it's up with the left hand, doesn't get it, gets the rebound, puts it back up. Not that time either. Battling on the offensive glass. Draws the contact.
Jim is fortunate on that, but kind of lost the handle going up. Bounced off to the right. Got it back again.
Hollowell gets that one. That's 15 points for him now. Dennis returns and Clayton returns for Georgia State. And he makes the second one. Hollowell now with 16 points in the game. The Troy lead is 62-59. Person. Here's Renardo. 10 seconds. Wesley Person with it. Here's Baker. 5 seconds. Driving all the way in. Shot partially blocked, but the foul will be on Jeremy Hollowell. That was Kevin Baker with a nice drive to the basket.
Kevin Baker successful getting past that first line of defense. After that, you're kind of shorthanded for the Panthers trying to defend the bucket.
Misses that first free throw attempt. Baker with 7 points in this game. To go with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. But he's 2 of 7 from the field. Here he is again. He makes that free throw. Gives him 8 points for the game. Gives the Trojans a 63-59 lead. Jeff Thomas. Got it to go for 3. Big shot by Thomas.
Couldn't have happened at the right time right there for the Panthers.
Got a timeout. Troy's lead is reduced to 1.
It's interesting with DeMarcus Simons on the bench for the Panthers. I think he could have played a major role in this contest tonight, matching up with the athletes that Troy has brought here to GSU Sports Arena. As we look at the replay right here, Jeff Thomas in the corner, bang, it goes down. Couldn't have happened at a better time.
It was great to see him get things going and do things offensively. Coming off with big games Saturday against South Alabama and making a big basket when his team really needs it tonight.
You know, as a young player, we always talk about breaking the game down in sequences. You know, if you can come out and hit a couple of jump shots, then all of a sudden guys are running out to you. Now it's time for you to take it to the basket and be strong with it. You know, either get to the basket and score, get to the basket and get to the line. So one of those guys like we saw Juan Davis do in the first half.
Right.
You know, those are the kind of things that a great shooter like Jeff Thomas can do in a basketball game, can just break it down into sequences and just score multiple ways.
It helps the team, especially when you see what Troy's doing. The guys you talk about, the preseason all-conference selections. Bernardo with 10 points in the game.
Right.
Person with just 2. We saw them at the free throw stripe. So points from the bench have been big for them in this game tonight.
I tell you, and it was in the last game against Georgia Southern. We talked about it. I think 44 points off the bench for the Trojans.
Back underway, approaching 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go in this ball game, and Troy with a 1-point lead. There's Wesley Person. Jordan Bernardo runs in. Gets called for the offensive foul. Malik Benlevy. Nope. You draw the foul. The call is foul is on Willie Clayton. And that's not what the crowd here wants to hear.
Yeah, tough one right there.
Bernardo will go to the free throw stripe. As I mentioned earlier, he has 10 points in the game. He'll go with 5 rebounds. And he makes that one.
Coach Hunter's trying to find out what happened.
Dunleavy hits the deck, but the foul is actually called on 21, Willie Clayton. And Coach Hunter getting an explanation. It's the front air and the ball's in. Bernardo.
She was bounced.
Is that supposed to happen on the road, though?
No, it's not.
Lead 3-point now by Troy. 4:30 to go. Devin Mitchell outside. He's going to take a three. Got it! Devin Mitchell! What a time for that shot.
The South Alabama hero. Now he brings the game tied. It's a new game now.
All tied at 65. Approaching 4 minutes to go. Jeremy Holloman. Pass inside to Bernardo in traffic, and he still gets it.
That's the back of that 1-3-1 extended trap zone that the Panthers keep letting that kid open. Bernardo right there. He's been wide open on several plays.
Bernardo now with 14 points. Here's Thomas from outside. Doesn't get that one. Bernardo gets a rebound.
Playing right into Troy's hands. Troy's taking their time. Being methodical here on offense. Knowing they have a 2-point lead, Sam.
The drive, got to travel. That'll be Georgia State basketball. Georgia State will have the basketball. 3:17 to go. Troy by 2. Come on back and join us here on Decatur Street. Troy.
Georgia's upcoming schedule. UT Arlington, Texas State, Arkansas State, Little Rock, and Georgia State again on January 28th, all on ESPN3 except Little Rock. For the Panthers, University of Louisiana Monroe, Lafayette, Coastal Carolina, Appalachian State, and at Troy again on the 28th. 3 of those games on ESPN3. You can tune in and hear old Sam Crenshaw and me get along.
We'll be here holding it down.
There you go.
Sun Belt Conference. We're talking about getting down to the end of January, and then everybody's kind of like, knows what's what as far as the conference goes. Close games. It really will decide the seedings for the conference tournament at the end of the regular season. Georgia State back, offensive attack. It's Devin Mitchell. He can't get it to go. Nice drive underneath, showing some patience. Just couldn't get the bounce to go for him that time. He'll go to the free throw strike.
Wasn't bad at that right there. Mitchell coming out of the SEC by way of Alabama here at Georgia State, being aggressive on that baseline.
Area product, Collins Hill High School up in Lawrenceville, up in Gwinnett County. And makes that first one.
Steps up to the free throw line like a leader, Sam, and put that thing down. Got one more.
Well, I remember him talking with him at the outset of this season. He talked about that's one of the things he wanted to do. He wanted to be one of those players for this team, really bad.
Step-up guy, stand-up guy, huh?
And makes that second one. We're all tied at 67.
As he goes to the bench, excited as he gets subbed for, still excited.
Isaiah Dennis returns to action. Now let's see how the Panthers play some defense here. Under 3 minutes to go. Ron Walker involved.
Walker's definitely a versatile kid, can bring the ball up the court.
And outside, and missing that one. Baker is going for 3, and he gets fouled.
Tough play right there.
Against number 4, Isaiah Dennis. That's his 3rd personal. Baker at the line shooting.
I consider ourselves lucky, Sam. Troy had a good eye at that basket. Could have been a 4-point play.
Back in the game comes Juan Davis. Well, not yet. He has to wait. He awaits to return for Troy. Also Mitchell and Thomas for Georgia State. Baker makes that free throw. Now the substitutions.
For the Trojans, number 4, Ryan Davis.
It's going to put Kevin Baker in double figures with one more to go.
Misses that shot. Holler was there for the rebound. Troy with 5 in double figures in this game. Walker 15, Bernardo 14, Davis 16, Holloman and Baker with 10 each. And they have a 2-point lead over Georgia State. Mitchell driving, gives it up to Donaldson on the drive. Here's Mitchell for 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound been Levy. Underneath in traffic. Can't get it to go. Tried to draw the contact with that one. That's a shot you really want to get. And hitting the deck down in the corner, going down. Opposite end is Juan Davis Jr.
Oh, looks like a bit of pain right there. Don't know if he's looking at a cramp. Looks like a cramp right there.
Not sure what happened to him, but he hit the floor and slid backwards up against that padding. And they're going to take a look at him now.
Can't straighten that foot out. Signs of a cramp. I hope that's all it is. I want to see no young man injured in this contest.
No. And he's been a big player for them tonight with 16 points. Shot from outside, no good. The shot. Coach Cunningham wants a foul call, won't get it. And here come the Panthers. Minute 48 to go. Austin Donaldson.
This match right here, got a mouse in the house. Oh,
got a whistle.
Timeout, Panthers.
And a timeout call.
boy.
Something Coach Hunter wasn't happy with, and he wants to see his team corrected. Only going to get so many possessions now with a minute 43 goes. He wants to make sure you execute and at least get the look that you want.
You're right about that. And I tell you, I think what I was alluding to, I guess you had a nice switch right there on Devin Mitchell and Willie Clayton leading the point guard, checking Willie Clayton down low in the basket. Willie's ready to post up right there. But like you said, Sam, Coach saw something he didn't like and wanted to talk it over with the team. Probably for the best.
There you see the timeout situation and the fouls.
So the two left.
And the possession arrow.
Georgia State with one. Both teams in the double bonus. See Sherman White out there giving the last minute instructions to the Panthers.
Just remind everybody, got to dot your I's and cross your T's.
Right.
Minute 43 to go. Troy with a 2-point lead. All right. Georgia State back with the basketball. Shot clock at 15. Holloway. Jumper. Missing. Rebound comes off to Baker. And he's off and running. Back to the other end. Count the basket and the foul. Kevin Baker. And that's the only thing he had on his mind. Taking it back up the floor. He wasn't thinking about pulling it out. Wasn't thinking about passing anybody else. He was going straight for the basket.
Baker's playing some strong minutes down the stretch. Put in some good baskets for the Trojans here.
Number 23, Jordan Sessions.
Baker now with 12 points. Chance to make it 13 right here. And he makes that one. 13 points for Kevin Baker. Got a jump ball call, and possession's going to go the other way. Troy's going to have it.
In the game for the Panthers, number 4, Isaiah Dennis.
Dennis comes back for Georgia State. Clayton comes back for Georgia State. Got a minute 21 to go. Inbounds pass. There's Person held way below his average tonight. But they really haven't missed it. The Trojans haven't needed him. They're going to back out and run some clock. Bernardo way outside.
1 minute remaining.
Holloman at the 1 minute mark. Holloman driving. Got a whistle. It's going to be a foul on the floor.
Against number 10, Austin Donaldson. That's his 5th personal.
That's fouls against Donaldson, and that is all for him.
Austin leads the game with 6 points.
Fouls out of the game tonight with 6 points, 3 assists. a pair of rebounds. Right now we got 57 seconds remaining in this game. Jeremy Hollowell returns.
5-point contest here downtown on Decatur Street here with Holloman at the line for the Trojans.
And he makes that first one. Holloman now with 11 points. He will shoot one more. And makes that one. 74-67. Panthers got to get some shots up quickly. Here's Mitchell. Open for three. Can't get that one. Rebound Hollowell. Outside. He's going to try three. He's got it. And quickly a timeout call by Ron Hunter.
Leads the Panthers within 4. 42.7. It's going to get over. You know what the Trojans are going to do when they come down the court. If you look at this replay here of Mr. Hollowell stepping back. Trojans come down and try to spread it out a little bit. Take it to the basket one-on-one, draw a foul, a basket, and a foul. The Panthers, they want to try to get a steal here if they can. Or get a 5-second call on the Trojans. Both teams have their instructions. I know Coach Hunter called the timeout. But you know Coach Cunningham certainly put his 2 cents in on what he wants his team to do.
Walker with the inbound pass. And the basketball, bringing it up the floor. Holloman, and he's got whistle, foul call.
Panther foul assessed against number 4, Isaiah Dennis.
Isaiah Dennis called the foul that time. The seconds run down, you know the opportunities are getting few, and you think you're Georgia State. Some of the opportunities they got by the board tonight.
Yeah, you're right about that.
In the game for the Panthers, number 24.
Right about that. Missed opportunities, layups, possessions down without even an attempt.
Things you have to cut to a minimum when you're in conference play.
And, you know, not to mention missed free throws for the Panthers, but Troy took advantage of every opportunity to get offensive boards, second chance shots, a lot of different things the Trojans did well.
Mitchell driving, gets blocked as he was going up strong there. We got 30.8 to go in the game. Troy with a 6-point lead. Here he is.
Devin drove with intensity to the basket.
And he makes that first one.
Got time left on this clock, Sam. Trojans are going to try to milk it down. Panthers are going to try to hopefully get this free throw down to be within 4. Get a stop and come back, and there's always a 3-point shot available.
So now they got to make a run here. So they can do defensively. Walker, the inbound pass, gets it into Holloman, and he's going to get fouled there by Jeremy Hollowell.
Both teams well beyond the double bonus. Holloman's going to get to the line, walk the length of the court.
And he is a perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. And he makes that one. 6'3" senior from Gulfport, Mississippi. Will shoot one more. And he makes that one. Georgia State now with 25 seconds. Mitchell from outside for 3. Got that one. Devin Mitchell. Long three-pointer. 78-75, 23.1. Timeout as for by Devon Walker.
That's what the three-point line has done for the game of basketball. You're never really out of it. You continue to play hard. You continue to, work hard. As we see Devin Mitchell come down the court on replay here, pulls up strong, gets it in.
Great time for that shot.
That's right. Makes it a three-point game. Trojans have to come out now. Once again, it was 30 seconds left when they were up by, 6 points. Now they're up by 3. And the Panthers, they have to really figure out how to play some good, strong defense and defend the out-of-bounds play, possibly get a steal, or find that right person to get to the free throw line to get another possession out of it.
That's what you can't let down as long as there's time on the clock.
You're right about that. I don't know. You got Bernardo on the floor. Troy's bringing on the floor. I know Coach Hunter's talking about forcing the ball to anyone except the point guard and getting a quick foul on it.
And it could go to Baker or Holloman. Holloman is perfect 6 of 6 from free throw line.
Yeah,
and Baker is 5 of 8.
You know who they want to get it to. Troy continues to get it to their guards that are pretty good free throw shooters. And Panthers are trying to force it to anyone else but that. You got Bernardo down at the other end of the floor.
And here's Devon Walker, ready to trigger the inbound play. Gets it in to Westford Person. You foul him. At least he hasn't put up many shots at all tonight. He missed everything from the field.
Coach Hunter felt like the Panthers got a bit of a tied up ball there.
There's Person at the line. Only 2 points tonight. 0 for 4 from the field. 2 for 2 from the free throws. Shot a technical early in this game and misses that one. Here things are happening around the conference. South Alabama is up by 1. Little Rock as a winner at Coastal Carolina, and Appalachian State's leading at home. Person makes that second one. He has 3 points on the night. 79-75 with 18 seconds to go. Mitchell coming down once again. He's going to grab all the way and lay that one up and in. Now 14.4 to go. Troy's lead is 2. Walker inside to Baker. He's hit from behind by Hollowell. And Hollowell is going from this game. Leaves with 19.7 rebounds.
Tough call right there for Hollowell. You'd like to have that extra three-point shooter on the floor in case the Panthers can come back down. Baker's going to be at the line here.
Here's Baker. Got 11.5 to go. Baker makes that first one. 80-77. Baker misses. 10 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Thinking about it, he's free for 3.
Money.
Mitchell doesn't get that one. And Troy gets the rebound and will run away and hang on for a victory here on Decatur Street tonight. What a finish. 80-77 the final score.
You can tell Troy came into this gym wanting not to leave out of here 0-3 in the conference. They wanted this game. The Panthers, played hard, played strong, had their spots right here with 10 seconds as you see the replay. Devin Mitchell came down, hero from Saturday night, and also to tie this game up early on, kind of goes in and out here.
Good look, and Baker comes away with the rebound and to help seal the victory. The leading scorer in the game was Juan Davis Jr. with 16 points. And Jeremy Hollowell also with 16 points for Troy. Jeremy Hollowell fouled out with 19. He's your leading scorer, and Devin Mitchell with 15 for Georgia State. And so for Rodney Turner, I'm Sam Crenshaw saying so long from the Georgia State Sports Arena. For the final score, Troy Trojans 80, Georgia State Panthers 77. To watch this entire game on replay, as well as other games in our family of ESPN networks, log on to watchespn.com or download the Watch ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.
boys. Thank you to our friends